What's up, guys? It's another Friday, and we're back with another First to Business video podcast. I'm Cato, your host. I have my wife Glenda in the background and my son Alex. And of course, the person that's never seen but makes all the magic happen behind the scenes, my man Italy. What's good, B?
Not much, man.
What's been going on with you this week?
Working like crazy, man. How about you?
Man, I've been working my ass off, and it don't feel like it pays off, but I've been working my ass off. I can promise you that.
Real shit.
For real, dog.
You don't work, you don't eat.
Don't eat. And we've been sacrificing eating. So, you know what I'm saying? It's hard out here in this world right now. But, for all you guys that's listening in or watching us, I hope you guys had a great week as well, or at least something positive came about in your life in some form or fashion. And if it did, I would like for you to leave a comment below so we'll know about it and we'll talk about it on the show. Also, you can email me. If you don't want to comment, you can email me at katokelly@firsttobusiness.com. Let us know what's going on in your life every week and we'll talk about it. That's what we do for our fans. We appreciate that. And don't forget to do that. Just email us. All right, so last week we did the hip-hop interview on hip-hop artist King Ratliff. That was pretty fun. We had a lot of fun with that. This week is just me and Italy and my wife Glenda in the building. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? But next week, you guys got to be tuned in because it's going to be something that's going to be historical for a lot of people. We're going to have the first black female mayor of Troy, North Carolina on this podcast with us. And we're going to talk about a lot of different topics and you're going to get to meet the mayor uncut. And we're going to have a lot of fun with it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's going to be really exciting right there, man.
I'm ready for that.
And also, if you guys like independent artists, you guys want to, submit some music or you want to be interviewed on the podcast, you too can also email us or comment below and let us know and we'll get in touch with you and we'll set it up. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. But back to how my week has been this past week. It's been stressful, man.
Yeah, what you got
It's
going
been
on?
stressful, like far as, finances and just all kind of things, man. And in the community, we lost a young life, a young 20-year-old.
I just heard about that too.
What we need to do is, if you see kids out here acting crazy in the streets, I don't care if it's your kid or my kid, you need to say something. If you don't say anything to that kid, you need to come to the parent and let the parent know what's going on with this kid in the streets. You seen this kid doing something. Let the people know about it so that they can hopefully move forward in trying to stop their kids from going the wrong route. And just like, even speaking on my son, little Cato, it's hard dealing with little Cato. Like, little Cato does some crazy ass things. And I stayed on the phone with him yesterday and the day before yesterday for like an hour talking to him about the crazy and stupid shit that he's done or is doing and how to look, make it better for his future. So you got to stick with the kids, man. You got to talk to these kids because like right now, they're not influenced by their parents. They're not influenced by the pastors. They're not influenced by the businessmen in their communities. They're influenced by the people that's in the street. The people that's in the street doing thug shit. They love that shit. It comes from the music. They hear it in the music. They see it on the movies. And that's what they look up to and that's what they respect. And that's what's putting a lot of them into the graves. That's what's putting a lot of them behind bars. That's what's taking a lot of them away from their families, their communities, and just destroying their lives. So if you see a kid out there doing something wrong, like I said before, if it's your kid or my kid, you need to say something. And if you don't say something to them, come to the parent. Let the parents know, man, because we got to stop saying RIP or seeing RIP on social media every day when we log into it. Either on Facebook or Instagram, it's RIP this, RIP to this person. I'm sick of that shit. Let's stop saying RIP and start doing some shit about it, yo. Because, I'm tired of people talking about shit, and when they gone, the kids either in jail or gone. They trying to say good shit about these kids, but we know damn well these kids out in the community cutting the fuck up. So we got to stand up, man up, and do what the fuck we got to do so these kids can grow up. It's simple as that, man. You got to get this shit in order, man.
It's just as much as their responsibility as the kids.
It is, man. And I'm gonna get off of that because that's a touchy topic. It makes me upset. It makes me upset to see these kids act the way they act every day. I get on to them all the time. I see kids now, they're not respectful. They don't respect life. They don't love. They have no heart. And it's sad. They don't even hold the door open for old women at the stores anymore. That's sad. And we got to change that, man. We got to change that. And you know, back in the days when I was doing hip hop, it was a lady, I can't even remember her fucking name right now, but she was like a congressman or some shit. She tried to stop hip hop. She was like, it's bad for the kids. You know, of course, back then I didn't agree with her. A few months.
You didn't understand.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah, you was living in the ignorance.
Yeah, I was living in the ignorance because I was part of that culture at the time. You know what I'm saying? But a few months later, she got busted with cocaine, which is sad and embarrassing. But, you know what I'm saying?
But maybe,
what she was saying was real shit.
But maybe she was understanding it and she was trying to stop it.
Yeah.
You know, she was seeing all that stuff going on, like the real shit that was going on, and she was trying to, like, you know, before she let other people like get into trouble or do dumb shit like she was trying to stop it too.
Yeah.
But who knows what she
Who
was
knows,
doing.
you know, and I've never even looked at it like that, you know, but I just looked at it like, oh, why is this old woman trying to stop hip hop, something that I love?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the time when I was loving hip hop, the hip hop wasn't like shoot 'em up, bang, bang, oh, it's okay to be gay type shit. It wasn't like that then. Yeah. Back then, it was blacks fighting for the rights of blacks. Yeah. You know, fight the power. You know, everybody was in unity. And now it's rappers killing rappers, rappers getting killed, rappers talking about all the money they got, all the drugs they sold. And so it was a different type of hip-hop then. So I really can't understand why she was trying to stop hip-hop, because back then we had Public Enemy and Nas when he first came out, and Eric B. and Rakim and Big Daddy Kane. They wasn't talking that shit.
It's always like, it's generations.
Yeah,
generations, like, if you look at it before rap and all that stuff came out, like the generation before, like disco, jazz, and all that, people were still criticizing hip-hop, like then. And then the generation before that, they was criticizing their music, and it just goes on back and back, like further back and back, you know?
So it's like a cycle.
Yeah, it's just a cycle. Every old generation criticizes a new one.
Right.
You know?
So, you know, okay, so I can kind of understand that.
I see where it's going out of control now, though.
It's really going out of control right now.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I mean, let's look at it.
Power to kids who like come from nothing. They don't know how to like handle responsibility or handle that kind of power. Well, they don't have the maturity to handle it.
Well, I mean, that was the same way it was back in the days too, though.
There's some of them, but now it's just like social media is just like
social media.
The hell out of it.
It does. Social media influences a lot.
People exaggerate. It's like with the whole 6ix9ine shit.
That's true.
You know, it's been crazy.
But okay, let me take it back from what you said though. Okay, kids getting a lot of money in their hands, receiving this power that they never imagined they would have.
Yeah, they don't know how to.
That happened back in the days too. Yeah. So like say KRS-One, one of the most historical rappers it is, got a record deal, got a lot of money in his pocket. He was homeless before then, you know what I'm saying? But he still created positive music. But now you got kids that's getting all this money, popularity, fame. They're doing some crazy shit. Like, I mean, they're wearing these girl clothes. It's okay to wear fitted clothes because it's comfortable. But they take it to the extreme, man.
Wearing dresses.
They're wearing dresses. They're carrying like purses and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense what they're doing right now. And then on top of them looking like they're gay, and I have nothing against gay people. If you're gay, you just gay. That's what you want to do. That's what you do. But on top of them looking like that, they're talking gangster shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They talking gangster shit. They talking about robbing, killing. They talking about sticking up this person. It's just like Grand Theft Auto, a video game that I feel like is another influence. Yeah. Why would you have a video game showing these kids that you got to go rob a bank, you got to jack this old lady at her car, this and that? That's bullshit. Get prostitutes. It's sad, man. The market is so strong. The marketing is so strong that it's influencing our kids, and we don't even catch on to it. We don't even realize it. A lot of stuff we're falling into play with.
Yeah, they just want us to destroy ourselves.
And that's what we're doing.
They're making money while the kids are destroying them.
They're making buku. They're making millions of dollars, billions of dollars off of the ignorance of the parents and the kids. It's sad. It's sad, man. Like, yo, like, we really got to do something. Like, we're being too influenced right now, and we got to change that, because until we change the way we're influenced, the outcome is going to be worse. Like, right now it's bad, but in 10 years it's going to be worse. We got all kind of drugs, man. We got all kind of drugs out here right now. Even the marijuana that you smoking is made up out of some type of different type of shit, and you calling it loud. Ain't nothing wrong with Reggie. Reggie's healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? It comes naturally from the ground. It's healthy. It stimulates your body and your brain. But you guys are mixing this loud shit with it, and you mixing all this, what they call syrup, and all kind of shit, popping pills, and you're doing everything, man. Pulling on these damn e-cigs, them jewels, vapes, and them jewels right now are like destroying things. And Siri trying to talk to me. What, Siri? We're not talking to you right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Siri even wants to comment on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Siri wants to talk about it because she knows a bunch of bullshit going on, man.
They said they banned the Juul commercials right now because of all these bad stuff happening.
You know how ignorant I am? The other day I was at Walmart, and I didn't know that they had pulled up the cigarettes, the age for the cigarettes to 21.
What?
Oh, they pulled the age of the cigarettes up to 21?
Oh, you didn't know either?
I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
I had no idea. I went to Walmart.
I didn't either.
They was like, you have to be 21 and older to buy cigarettes now. I don't know if that's just like everywhere or if that was just here.
I don't know.
I had no idea. It was always 18 to me. I don't smoke cigarettes no more. But
I mean,
which is kind of a good thing, but people still gonna smoke.
People gonna smoke regardless, and that's the biggest drug it is.
But my thing is, like, how are they banning the vapes? Because
but they won't ban the cigarettes.
Exactly. Like, these cigarettes are killing people.
Cigarettes been killing people. And they've been promoting and advertising these cigarettes, man. Like, back in the days, I remember, I ain't trying to tell my age, but when I was younger, they used to glorify smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, they had it all over TV.
Yeah, the actors and the actresses would add everything, man. They would glorify smoking cigarettes.
You see the difference now.
And cigarettes was like, it's like 1,600 chemicals in one cigarette. On top of that, you got nicotine. Nicotine is what grabs them and keeps them in there.
That was the hardest thing to let go, man.
The nicotine, that's why they put it in the cigarette, because the nicotine is what gets you addicted and makes you go buy or scrape up your pennies or whatever you got to do to go buy another pack. That's a drug, man.
Like, you'd rather smoke a cigarette than eat.
Yes.
Like, really
you wake up first thing, instead of even trying to get breakfast, you trying to go smoke a cigarette. So that's a drug. And that's a drug that's been legal for years. And it's never going to be illegal. It's killing people. It's causing cancer. People getting sick from cancer and dying. Lung diseases. All kind of shit from fucking cigarettes. And they're not going to ban it. They're making too much money off of it. They're making too much money off the cigarettes. They're making too much money off the cancer victims, the patients.
All that shit.
Yeah, it's all a drug, man. And then, you know, the world is going crazy, man. I feel like we are in The Walking Dead. Because, like, it's a lot of fucking zombies around right now. I'm kind of scared. The zombies are the people that's crazy and ignorant and smoking the cigarettes and cutting up and killing and all kind of shit. All right, you know, one good thing that happened to me this week, my son Alex, he put me up on this app, yo. The app is called Sweat Coin. I shouldn't have told y'all that because I can get money by referring you guys. But
Put your referral code.
I'll do that. I have Italy. Put the referral code down below. You guys, please use my referral code. Sign up to the app. It's simple. You download the app from the App Store. You set your profile up. Now, make sure when you set your profile up, you set it up from home. Because it doesn't start working until you walk out your house. So if you're in your home, it's not going to work. But basically, the whole point of it is you get paid to walk. So soon as you walk out your door, it starts counting your steps. And when you get like 10,000 steps, that's $5. So I started the app Tuesday around 2 o'clock. I started Tuesday at 2 o'clock, and today, as of Friday night, which I've been home for 5 hours or so, I've made $30 just from walking. That's from me going outside the house, getting into the car, driving to work, getting to work, walking, getting back to the car, coming home.
Shit, I'm about to be rich off that because I walk the chickens every day.
That's what I'm saying, yo. I'm telling you. Set this app up. Set this app up on your phone. And the beauty of it is you let it run in the background, you don't have to worry about it. So you set it up that one time, you don't have to worry about it.
Damn, that's not bad.
When you walk at the house, it starts counting your steps.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you. And I got $30 off of it as of right now. From Tuesday around 1:30 or 2 o'clock to now, I got $30.
Something that you do daily.
Do it daily. Just working, walking. And guess what? If you cash out at the end of the month, yeah, that's like $300 a month. That's not bad at all. They have bonuses that you can receive. Now, I haven't cashed out, so I don't actually know if you cash out and get actual physical money, or you go to their store and you buy their goods and stuff. I know they have Amazon cards on there. Like you can cash out and get an Amazon gift card.
Yeah.
That's good to me. You know how much stuff we buy on Amazon every day? So if I'm making $300 a month, extra, baby, we can live life.
Yeah.
We live our best life off that. Now don't tell nobody. I done told them. Sweatcoin app. Follow the referral that we have below this video because you can get paid to walk. Ain't no more excuses. I used to be tired at work from walking. Man, now I get tired. I'll be like, yo, I'm good. I'm getting paid for this.
I was running every day.
Hey, dog, I'm just actually walking and I forget that I even got to turn on and I'm getting paid, man. I get paid from it.
That's not bad.
So that's one good thing that happened to me this week. I come home and this is something bad though. I come home and see Donald Trump face on the news. I'm tired of seeing this man's face.
Supposedly they're gonna start something for
the impeachment. That's what they said. They said.
What is all that about? I just saw, but I didn't see the reason why.
I don't know.
Inquiry. They're investigating to see if they can impeach him right now.
But see, I heard that they have enough votes to actually impeach him now. But this man.
It's a process. I don't think it's just like right away.
Hey, yo, this man tried to get his vice president impeached himself. Basically, he told him, yo, y'all need to go investigate his phone calls from the Russian people, whatever the situation was.
No. That was Joe Biden.
No.
One that's running for president.
No, he said Mike Pence.
No.
Google it. I know what I'm talking about. See, she gonna tell the man. Google it. Ain't no baby.
Joe Biden. He was
Baby.
talking about Joe Biden.
No, he was not.
Joe Biden's son, actually.
Baby, he was talking about Mike Pence, his own vice president.
Baby.
Google it and you'll see it. Google it, because I can't Google it right now, but you do that. And I'm going to show you.
I watched it on the news.
No, Google it. Mike Pence, Donald Trump trying to get his own vice president impeached. While she's Googling that, though, to see that I'm telling the truth, that she don't know what she's talking about. We ain't going to tell her that, though. But what else is going on in the news today? I know we had, what was it? I know some guy in New York that got stabbed to death. He was a student at a school. He got stabbed to death. And the other kids stood around him, filmed it while he was getting stabbed and while he was dying. Instead of even trying to call 911 or to get somebody in there to help this kid, he died.
That was today?
No, that was last week.
Wow.
I just thought about it, but it was last week. Yeah, he
Crazy, man.
died while people were standing around filming him and stuff, man.
People don't care no more.
They don't care.
They don't care for other human beings.
They don't care. Did you find it on Mike Pence yet? Speak up so we can hear you. Huh?
So this says President Donald Trump said on Wednesday that reporters should ask Mike Pence to release details of his conversations with Ukraine, seemingly drawing his vice president into the scandal that has engulfed the administration. Wow. So I guess he's trying to throw him under the bus.
He's trying to throw him under the bus so that he can get impeached. It's just like Trump won't get impeached.
Himself.
Yeah.
Relieve himself from...
Yeah.
Both of them are going to end up getting impeached then.
Yeah, that's why he said it. Because he wanted Pence to get in trouble,
I think
too.
at this point he's desperate. That's why he's...
I mean, he's always desperate. That man is always desperate, man.
Nah, I haven't seen him to be desperate like this, though.
I have. Donald Trump is just a little kid, man, that got a lot of money. And he's a spoiled kid. He's a spoiled brat. I don't like him. I know he's supposed to be our president. And...
No, isn't his 4 years next year, right?
November.
It's November?
This November?
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to make it where he's going to be president for life.
Well, he don't want to get... Because if he doesn't win, he's going to get prosecuted for charges that are pending on him right now.
Yeah, that's why he has to win. Wow. Because he will be going to prison.
But as long as he's president,
time.
They can't come after him.
Right.
But
that's messed up.
Yeah, so as long as he's president, he's good. That's why he wanted to start it up where all the presidents from him moving forward can stay president for as long as they live.
Well, that's what he would like.
That's what he would like. That's what he wanted to do, but that ain't going to happen. They laughed at him when he even mentioned that.
That's crazy.
But fuck Trump. I don't fuck with him. That's y'all president. Anyway, bring Barack back. But listen, what independent artists we got coming out with some new material this week, man? I love hearing independent artists.
Boy, Brandon, BTR.
BTR.
Out of Moco just dropped his album today.
What's the name of the album?
The Bottom.
The Bottom.
Yep.
What we gotta find it. I think it's on Spotify.
It's on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid album.
Yeah.
I worked on most of it with him, and he did a good job, man.
That's what's up.
His show on this one.
So the title of it is The Bottom. I know the documentary for The Bottom was nice. I like that.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
The documentary had a lot of people talking about it, you know, that was not even young kids. It was older people.
Oh, he shows love to everybody, man.
Yeah, but
that's
it's like...
that you can appreciate from him, because he shows love to everybody, like, young or old. It don't matter. He don't see it that way.
But see, he gained these people he don't even know. It's people that once lived in Montgomery County from the so-called bottom that moved away, been gone for years, and they're like in their 60s right now. But they seen the video on social media, and they started talking about it. They started spreading it, sharing it. Like, yo, who's this guy from Troy with this documentary called The Bottom?
Noise.
Yeah, making noise. Yeah, and it's older people talking about it because they're happy that the place that they came from is being, you know, represented. Mm-hmm. They're happy about that. So they're sharing it to their people. Good, one thing that one of them said to me was, why is he only showing the bad parts? And I'm like, yo, that's the point of it. You know what I'm saying? It's the bottom. You know, he's trying to show how life is, not just this glorified fake life. This is the real life shit right here.
Mm-hmm. And he's the type of person that he's not even pushing the negativity.
Right.
He's a really positive dude.
He's a positive person coming from a negative area. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he's made his life into something good because I personally know him when he was a kid. When he was a baby, an arm baby. I know him. I remember his mother was holding him and she was standing on the side of the street. And where they call The Bottom, my mom owned the store and also owned the pool hall like across the street from there. And BTR was in his mother's arms. And she was waiting across the street to come to the store. And some white people rolled by in a big truck and threw out a big-ass snake onto BTR as a baby.
That's crazy.
But it takes me back to where, okay, like white people, I'm not going to say white people. I'm not going to put a color on it. I'm just going to say people. People that are in better positions than most of us, where you wake up, you don't have to worry about, I don't have $10 for gas. I don't know how I'm going to feed my kids today. I don't know how I'm going to pay my light bill. You know, I got to call and make an agreement with the power company and shit. These people get up and they're genuinely happy. You know what I'm saying? They walk around, they smile all the time. They're happy. And they may be around other people that seem to be mad, angry, or violent. You know what I'm saying? But they're not really violent. They're just mad because they're not in the right situation. They're mad because they don't know how they're going to feed their kids. They're mad because I don't know how I'm going to get to work all week because I ain't got enough gas in the car. You know what I'm saying? And people got to realize that people are so different. People are so different. Like, you don't know what this next person is going through. And I know it's like a lot of kids that live in communities that's not well-to-do like other communities. And those kids go to the same school as the other kids do. Until the parents realize, yo, we got to get them away from here, and they put them in a private school. But those kids sit in class, and other kids with the other kids, these kids can be focused on the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. When these kids over here have to focus on, man, I'm so hungry, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't even pay attention to what the teacher's talking about. Or I just seen a kid get killed in my neighborhood last night. Or my dad is a crackhead. Or my dad or mother out here doing things they don't need to be doing. They got all kind of people in the house at night while I'm trying to sleep and get rest for school. It's a lot of shit that goes on that people don't know about. That's why people, the different races, can't come together and unite because everybody's different.
A lot of people are selfish too.
Selfish. That's part of being different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way to unite.
You can be different and still understand somebody else's struggle, though.
How? Explain that.
Somebody, if you just want to be empathetic to somebody else, you can do that. It's if you want to do it. Some people don't want to.
Okay, so example would be what?
That's why I say, again, a lot of people are selfish. If they was to let themselves go with that ego, like she said, people can be more empathetic. Like, people can feel more empathy for somebody else.
So that's like
But we live in a world where, like, well, we got to look out for it, like, ourselves.
Okay, so that's basically like a white person saying, why do these black people keep stressing about slavery when we are not the ones who had slavery on you, and that's been 300-400 years ago?
Or there could be other people that be like, oh my God, these people really went through this. This whole race went through slavery.
But they don't understand that.
I know, but there is
people don't
that
understand
do.
because they didn't go through that, or their ancestors didn't
Right.
go through that. It's just like, I can't explain for you what my parents went through before they came over here.
Right.
You know, when I went to Guatemala two years ago, I saw how different it was. Like, I never you can see on TV, like, okay, you know, like, not trying to say it in a bad way like that, where you're like, oh, you know, those kids are starving, you know. You can see it on TV or whatever. But you don't realize it until you see it with your own two eyes.
Yeah.
When I went over there and I saw that, like, it changed me. Because I saw little kids out there working in the streets.
Yeah.
Homeless people everywhere. Like, houses made out of, like, the tin roofs and stuff.
Yeah.
All on the side of the mountains. People, like, everybody asking for money. And a lot of people willing to work and everything. Like, I seen homeless people here, and it'll never compare to what I saw when I was over there.
Oh.
You know? I would have never understood that if I would have never saw that with my own two eyes, because of the ignorance that we live in. It's all about me.
Yeah.
Like, how am I going to help myself out? How am I going to eat? How am I going to make my own money? You're so involved with yourself, like, thinking about yourself, or just like your close relatives, that you don't think about, like, that could be reality for you, or that it does go on in the world.
But that's another thing too, like, say a white person that doesn't involve themselves with different groups of other races.
Yeah, they
so
know.
They just know what they know. They know, oh, I'm around white people all the time. I don't see nothing of other races.
I know white people that don't even never been around a black person before.
So whatever they see on TV is what they go off of.
Right, exactly.
They go off stereotype because they've never been, like, I've seen white people that live in the hood, or they live like in trailers where, like, black people or Hispanics live, And you see those people, they get along with them so well because they came from the same struggle.
Because they were
right.
around that.
They came from the same struggle. You
but
know, they
people,
understand how it is.
They've never been around other races. They see Donald Trump on TV and say Mexicans are coming across the border, raping and doing this, doing that. They look at you. They never been around you. They've never interacted with you. But to them, you're a rapist. You're a killer. You're this and you're that.
It's just it's the ignorance that we live in.
But, and also that right there, everything that y'all just said though, it proves the point that we need to stop saying white people, black people, this and that, blah blah blah. We need to stop classifying people as a different race when we all one race, but we're just coming from different situations.
But like I said, I agree with
the
what
different
you're saying,
struggles.
But the reality is, it's just the ignorance that we live in.
Right.
And like
it's not a color thing.
Not the color is a segregation, but the way, like, you know, the money thing.
Too. Yeah. Life experiences too.
Yeah.
Like whatever you surround yourself with.
The way we live, like as far as like money wise.
Yeah.
You know, it's something race has to do with it too. And when I went to Guatemala, I saw that too. I saw, you know, you could tell the difference. Like it was really segregated from like.
But you
people.
see that okay. Race.
Yeah, I know.
That in every race, like it's called color.
So it's not even just. It's just not even like race, color. Because when I went over there, you can see a huge segregation between the people who had money and who doesn't.
So it's all about the money.
So
but it's colorism too, because I know. Well, I don't know about Guatemalans, but I know Mexicans. Like I always hear my mom say "la güerita," which means like the light skinned girl or the light skinned man.
We got dark skinned people.
It seems like if you're light skinned,
you're more favored.
They think you're better.
That's how it is in the black community too. Yeah, I grew up getting that favoritism.
And that happens a lot. And you see that a lot. Like over there, when I went to Guatemala again, when I went to the malls, like you know, the poor malls.
Yeah.
You just see all like, you know, the poor people.
Yeah.
And like the indigenous people and the dark skinned people, and then you start going up to like the more people like that have money, like the good malls. You can tell like all the light skinned people there, the nicely dressed, like they don't even look like.
That's all that favoritism though. Like the favoritism is really what brings the separation in between people too.
And I was looking into the history of that too, because a lot of people back in the day, like in the 50s, and all that, back over there, they was killing a lot of the indigenous people.
Yeah, the indigenous people are inferior.
Yeah,
because
and it's crazy. And
I don't know why. It just is like.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like y'all was saying though. That favoritism stuff.
It happens everywhere.
It happens everywhere.
It's not just here.
It's not just here. It's the worldwide thing. It's people. You know what I'm saying? People are going through the same thing everywhere. I don't care what country we in. People are going through the same thing, and we got to change that shit. But it's so far gone though. Can we actually change it? Starting small.
If we do, it's gonna take a long time.
I mean, starting small. How can we change that shit? Starting small.
I'm the type of person that I feel like anything is possible, but at the same time, it'll take a long time before it gets to that.
We need
to. But since, like I said, it's just that me. You know, that's all people think about.
Yeah. And it's been like that for years. I mean, it's been like that for hundreds of years, thousands of years.
You don't see it now. You see it more now just because of social media, the internet.
Yeah, you see it more now.
Like, you know, like people always be like, man, why is shit so crazy? Why is people always doing it? It's always been around. It just came to the light.
So look, what about technology? Y'all think technology is a good thing or a bad thing?
Both.
I mean, I think both too, but why do y'all say both?
It's good because you can connect. It's easier to like get information. Like you can get information at your fingertips. You know, like you want to help create something and you don't got people in your environment that you want to that you can create with. You can easily meet people online or and just like find people you can create with. You know, but at the same time, you can use it for a bad influence.
Yeah.
You know, you can post dumb shit. You know, like
and
violence. And, you know, and like.
It spreads faster through the social media now, which is the technology of days and time.
In a good way and in a bad way.
I think it makes it convenient, but
the only thing is just like your privacy.
Yeah, definitely privacy.
That's like one of the main things.
But see, the younger generation don't worry about privacy anymore. Yeah. Because younger generation share everything.
They grow into it. Yeah.
They share everything. Like if we don't stop the young generation from being like just sharing stuff and not being private with their life, they gonna keep it going. It's gonna get worse because social media, I think is a bad thing. Really, yeah. I think people need to chill the fuck out with social media. I think we need to go back to old ways.
For business, it could be good.
Yeah, I think we need to keep it strictly for business, not personal. Because like it's even taking the family, it's even separated the family, man. Because the parents are walking around with their phones, the kids calling, they don't even listen to the kids when the kids are talking. Yeah. It's bad. Like you could be walking or riding and you don't know where you're at because you've been there, your head's been down the whole time while you're on the trip. You don't know where you're at. I think it's bad. I think we need to take it back. Not social media, but the internet has been out since the 70s, strictly used for the military, and they made it public. That's when the shit went to hell. They made it public.
I mean, it's brought on a lot of good things.
It's brought on, nah.
But I feel like just with everything.
It's all a facade.
It's just like I feel though.
Just like you were able to do this podcast because of.
I could do this podcast without the internet. Whatever. I promise you. Fuck the internet. It's all a facade.
But I think, at the same time, like, things after, like, everything, if you look at the history, like, bad things that, that we were exposed to. Yeah. When we didn't know how to handle it, we finally get a grip of it. Yeah. And then it'll straighten out.
Man, it's gonna be 200 years before we get straightened out.
Because, like, the things that we're going through now, it's gonna get old one day.
They're gonna find a fix.
But it's gonna bring new stuff that needs to be fixed.
Well, but at the same time, this is something that we're going to get over, just like everything else we got over. Like that.
But it's going to be happening and get over. Once we get over it, it's going to be doomed. Like, our minds and everything are going to be doomed.
Imagine you saying that, it's just like the invention of the car. When people used to ride horses and shit.
No, it's different.
I'm sure people were saying that back
that was all a good thing. That was all a good thing. People used to ride horses, and then they got cars.
Saying, oh, that's not good.
Because they were so used to the traditional ways of riding on the horseback.
There you go. It's just like you're so used to it. People don't feel the same way that you do because
some people are like, no, this is the best thing that can happen to us.
Yeah, people.
No. I'm saying it's a good thing, but it's also a facade. And I think that us falling into this internet, social media type stuff, it's destroying us. It's destroying our minds. It's breaking up our families. It's taking away personal life because now it's all a facade. You can live a fake life online. Yeah. So basically, we're going to cut this conversation right here. Next week, though, we're going to have some real good talk with the mayor.
That's dope.
And we're going to come up with some interesting topics for her to speak on. And I can't wait to do it. You know what I'm saying? I love her. I love her personality and everything. She's a beautiful woman. It's gonna be nice. So until then, next Friday, First to Business Video Podcast, Kato Illy, and I guess Glenda, we're gonna be back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Peace. First to Business.